Yeah, just a couple more thoughts here about Duke from World Bigfoot Radio. I'm gonna go ahead and let you enjoy some pictures that I fucking have on my screensaver here or whatever on my background. Some of my research photos. But that's a peach pit that the Sasquatch put in a break. Really what's getting me, see, that's a legitimate picture right there. The thing that Duke's been doing, and the thing that I realized about television and the fakery and the hype and everything that revolves around the truth that people want to put around, and the mystique and the prestige and anything else that you want to call it, the hype, it's all to sell something. You understand? Whether they're selling their ego, like Duke from World Bigfoot Radio, or if they're selling advertising on the television, they're selling you something, which is there's an incentive to deceive at that point. You understand, when you're selling something, there's always the incentive to sell more, to make more. The attachment of materialism and money to the truth, to sell the rights, exclusive rights of a photograph. See, everything I find I release for free on YouTube. Do you notice that? My channel's not monetized because YouTube said that my 9/11 truth videos are not palatable to their advertisers, and that some of the content and things that I speak about in my videos are not wanted by corporate America, because corporate America is behind things like 9/11. Corporate America is behind things like the treason and buyout of your government, where corporations are writing legislation for politicians that are bringing it to Congress and putting it right into the format of your federal government on the federal level. It's treason, it's corruption. Nobody wants to fix anything. Everybody just wants to accept it. So you've got Freemasons on the television running these fucking shows. That Oak Island show, dude wears the fucking Freemasonic hat right there on the show, one of these dumb motherfuckers. And then the production company is Prometheus. Okay, so you got satanic Luciferians running the fucking show. You're never gonna get the truth on the TV. I could go and tell you 100 TV shows that are all fucking bogus bull fucking shit. But you already know, but do you keep watching it? Probably. It's no fucking good. So, what's going on is, these fucking sellouts are selling you something. Duke's fucking selling red circles and fake pictures now. That's something I've taken up. Hey, there's me and a fish. There's something I've taken up with people like Colorado Bigfoot and even the Colorado forest beings, exaggerating, doing things that you know isn't evidence, but then putting them out there like, could it be? Just like these podcasters talking about some stupid ass fucking shit like Gigantopithecus, like are the giants from Lovelock Cave Bigfoot, like stupid shit that you should be way fucking past if you're a real researcher. But you can't even put things into the right fucking category, and these guys are like full speed ahead on their fucking entertainment and their fucking shows and talking about dumb shit that isn't even fucking legitimately real. Like, just put it in the right context for people and then get them fucking past it, because everybody is caught up on some stupid shit. On some fucking stupid shit. And then even Kelly Shaw of the Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organization is putting these fucking red circles in his photos. Like, you fucking bastard ass motherfucker. You're a fucking sellout now, just like everybody else that fucking sells out to expectancy, that fucking has to keep going along with the fucking deception format. Flash pictures, play music, quick. Do exactly what everybody else did. Play the same fucking shit. Do this. Copy everybody else. It's what fucking YouTube promotes. Do you comprehend that the attachment of advertisements to videos incentivizes YouTube to promote that video because they make money on the advertisement way more than you do? And so they demonetize your platform. Duke claims he's demonetized. Good, motherfucker. Fuck you. That's what you get. I'm fucking demonetized for speaking the real truth. I don't know why they demonetized you for being a fucking douchebag. I don't know what you're uploading that got you blocked, but good for you. Demonetized. You deserve it. The money is the fucking satanic attachment. What happens is the fucking they promote the deceptive videos, and then they monetize those deceptive videos, and you see other people getting so many thousands of views and making so much money because they're in control of that. They decide, yeah, this guy doesn't talk about New World Order shit. This guy has no idea what's going on. He doesn't know the government's corrupt. Promote him. Yeah, he keeps people stupid. Oh, look, he's got 10,000 views in a week. Oh my God, he's doing something right. I want to be like him. Money, 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 deception, deception. Did you get it? Fucking red circle deception. That's another one. Trying to get the clicks. Somebody, that whole comment I showed in my first video when I was talking about this whole issue, this guy's like, I noticed you have 5,000 subscribers and you used to have a lot of views on your videos, but recently you don't. It's like, yeah, I'm shadow banned from YouTube, fuck. They fucking don't promote my videos in the fucking related videos. In fact, they only promote stupid shit in the related videos. They used to have amazing information before Google bought YouTube. I would be like opening windows like, oh my God, I have to watch that. Oh my God, I have to watch that. I was getting like master level education, like on a fucking college level about fucking the corruption of the fucking government, about the corruption of the economy, about the false economy built on fucking warfare. They took all the fucking gold out of Fort Knox. They got the whole fucking world on the gold standard. They got fucking United States warships patrolling the oceans, keeping everybody under wraps. Sign up for the United Nations. Give up all your mineral rights and we'll protect you. Because if you don't, oops, somebody's going to invade your country. They're involved in all the espionage, all the secret treasonous fucking takeovers of government, all the fucking assassinations of presidents. You're a fucking American government, motherfucker. You better fucking realize that shit. Fucking supporters of the fucking corruption. And you go fucking talk about it and oops, blocked by fucking YouTube. We can't have that shit. Our advertisers don't want that. Motherfuckers, fuck you. I ain't doing shit for your fucking dollar, bitch. Fucking push you off a fucking cliff and fucking rejoice. Fucking corruptors need to fucking leave the fucking room. I'm trying to fuck with people. They're out there. They're fucking running the fucking show. You're sucking a dick for fucking celebrity fucking Bigfoot people who are all fucking selling out to the fucking Freemasons and fucking Jesuits on TV, Luciferian Satanists that run the fucking show. Dude, have you heard the fucking whistleblower Zach Voorhees? I know you haven't. Look it up right now. It was on the Confessionals podcast. The Google whistleblower. Dude, he talks about how they fucking meet in the fucking Masonic Lodge. These people are Satanists. Should hear what he fucking says. I can't even remember. It's been years since I listened to this. I just got the gist of it. Just reinforcement of what I already know. The secret societies run the fucking show from the top down and it's all corrupt. And guess what? They control the TV. So if you think, oh, I'm just going to drive on the fucking highway here. I don't got to fucking pay the toll. I got to pay like everybody else. Now you're going to get blacklisted. You think I'm not worried about fucking having my fucking podcast shadow banned just from them knowing who I am? You understand like social scores and what's coming with the connectivity of all technology? They know who you are. You're connected through your email, through your phone, through everything, through your fucking biometrics. They know who you are, your voice. They know who you are. It doesn't matter what you go on and say. You're blacklisted. It doesn't matter what you fucking do. You're not going to get the audience because they control the fucking format. Don't you get it? The only thing you can do that's on an even playing field is go outside and scream at the fucking top of your lungs. If you don't understand that, you're not at the top of the mountain yet. You don't understand what the fucking truth is. You don't understand the paradigm in which you operate. You think this world is just fair somehow. Now this world is fucking controlled. This world is fucking, what's the word? It's the way the military does it. It's compartmentalized. So you live on the big low level. Everybody in the public holding their phone, looking at that's everybody on the low level. But once you start getting into the know, once you start becoming aware of how the technology operates, then you realize, and you come to the same epiphany that I have, that the internet used to make people more intelligent, and so did YouTube. But now that the Satanists and the New World Order people have gotten in there and gotten involved and gotten their sticky fucking satanic fingers in it, it's become a control mechanism. And what was once a wide open field of free travel has become a very narrow sidewalk of absolute control of direction by the fucking puppet masters. If you don't get that, you don't get shit, motherfucker. Period. It's the way the world is. Welcome to the new truth. This is the fucking podcast I need to have for the world. See, I can't do the fucking Bigfoot podcast. You know why? Because they all got to go on each other's podcasts and suck each other's dick and sell advertising. And none of them can come out and talk about this corporate corruption and the real cover-up of Bigfoot. Guess why? Oops, no corporate sponsors will want to sponsor your show. I already fucking know. Let's see what happens with the unscripted podcast, which I've pretty much given up on. I don't know. I can go into that on a whole nother fucking level. But I'm just not seeing the growth. I'm seeing what you need to do. I'm seeing all the fucking Facebook shit that you need to fucking get involved with. And it's just like, I gotta move on with my life. I got shit going on in this world. I got fucking $5 gas. I'm trying to fucking feed myself and pay my fucking bills. And fucking the stupidity in the Bigfoot world that I'm trying to oppose with a podcast, it's ridiculous to try to even do interviews. I'd rather use a podcast to attack the stupidity of the Bigfoot world and fucking put it all into perspective. That's why I love the Bigfoot Crossroads show. That guy will actually be so analytical that I've got to respect Matt for that. Guy does a fucking amazing job. He could do better, but then you turn into somebody like me that's like blacklisted, and you start talking about government corruption. All these fucking rednecks don't want to hear that. They're part of the fucking cult, part of the fucking club. But you just got to realize the truth, the absolute truth, the utmost highest truth, and speak over everybody. Like I said, just grab the fucking microphone. That's what I fucking do. It's what I've been doing. But yeah, Duke from World Bigfoot Radio, dude. All the fucking fakery, all the fucking circles, all the fucking bullshit that he's going along with, just like Rocky Mountain Sasquatch Organization, just like that fucking Homestead channel that fakes, that people fucking get tricked on, that fucking has people still coming on my fucking videos saying that shit's real. You get people telling me I'm wrong about Bigfoot, Duke of World Bigfoot Radio on the fucking first video I just made, when I'm like, are you fucking stupid? I just told you he fucking lied to me, and that he's fucking blocking me when I'm asking the questions, where are the pictures? That's fucking ridiculous. If you can't handle a little fucking heat with some questions, then you're a fucking pussy ass bitch. If you can't, if you're not allowing somebody to be the fucking, to lead the conversation where they want to go, and you're scared to have the conversation taken somewhere, then there's something wrong with you. There's something that you're hiding inside. It's not my fucking problem. It's your fucking problem. Okay? So fucking deal with it. Fuck you if you don't fucking like it. Fuck your fucking self and grow the fuck up, you fucking baby. I don't give a fuck about anybody out there except my fucking self. If you're not really in my world, you're just a fucking internet personality, and you gotta understand that. It's fucking, you want the respect? Then go ahead and get it. But you don't get it by fucking ass kissing and being a fucking little douchebag. You get it by understanding where I'm coming from. You get it by understanding what's going on. You get it by understanding the dynamic of the playing field. People don't. They're all out there for a fucking another Bigfoot fucking story. Tell me a fucking story. But you don't want to fucking know the fucking dirt of the fucking backside of the Bigfoot world. You don't want to know what's on the fucking, what's in the crawl space. You don't want to know what's in the fucking basement. You don't want to know what's in the fucking air ducts. You just want to walk in and say, oh, what a beautiful, spacious Bigfoot palace you've built. Yeah, well, the fucking sewage is backed up and it fucking stinks. But, okay, yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? Gotta understand how things really operate. I'm gonna leave it on that. Fuck the fucking haters, okay?